We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Eddie Weber.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 54.
First down, Murray. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Anthony Barr in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Check.
Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He completes this one to Mack. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Get in the weight room. Tight dog.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Hey, watch it. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hit. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Switch gears. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch it.
They run for it with Carson. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Okay, ready? 43 is the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check 26, check 26.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bowman open here, Adam Thielen. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Go on. Set. Shit. Squeeze.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give running right, it's Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on first down, Bowman. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Now, look at me. Go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. On the ball.
On first and 10, Bowman. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end end zone for the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw is Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go. Touchdown. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Ready? Set. Right. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Right here, right here.
Here's Murray from midfield. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Danielle Hunter, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Cook. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 2nd down and inches. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because it plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
That's caught inside the 20, and he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Come on, set, 8, read.
Check back.
Hey, zoom.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check.
Hey.
Here we go. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Now.
On 1st down, Bowman. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Interception, baby.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at that.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, it's Murray. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set, 60 outlaw.
No game on this defense. No game.
Leo.
Following the fumble recovery, Bowman. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Bowman lets it fly for Thielen. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Trying to go back again to Adam Thielen. And it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Silver.
Hey, wahoo!
43 is the mic.
A final shot before break. Bowman going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Let's go, baby.
Ready, break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch it.
Hard. Ready.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
10-2 soft.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's able to find Diggs. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Hey. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Coming.
Throwing on first down. Bowman. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Go.
2nd and 3. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Again, it's Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Play action. Now it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw on second down, Bowman. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
We go. 70, Indy.
43. Hey, watch the lane.
Hey, Foxtrot.
43 Mike. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Mike's
Looking to throw on second down. Bowman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, watch the slant. 43 is the Mike, boy. 43.
Go.
Operating from the gun, Bowman. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Irv Smith Jr. Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
We got this.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Squeeze. Fire.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
I'm scared.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Hey, ready?
On first and 10, Bowman. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready? 60 or.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's make these. Hey, Haywood. Yep. Shoot.
From the gun, Bowman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on third and 9.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 58, right up.
Operating from the gun, Bowman. And able to connect with Berrios. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Set, 8, read.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Get it.
They'll run with Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd and 12, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 79 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Look at me. Go. Hey, Alpha. Go.
Looking to throw. Bowman. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He's checking cracks.
Protein spill.
You got tight right there. Slam.
Hey, lock it.
Switch.
Keep dribbling.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Murray now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Check 3. 6 to 6. Pull it. Half. Right there. 54. 54, Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 78 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Mike Hughes on the return.
Come on, fellas.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Go. 30 base.
Ready? Kill. Hey, turn it.
Hey, orbit. Hey, rocket. Let's go.
From the gun, Bowman. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Michael Echo! Mike 54! Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. 54. I'm coming. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Get ready.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Two draw Corkers. Hey, seam 6. Seam 5.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past.